What if I told you the most convincing liar you'll ever meet genuinely believes every single word they're saying, and their brain made sure of it? Most people think lying is a conscious choice. You know the truth. You choose to hide it. But psychologist Robert Trivers at Rutgers University spent decades researching self-deception and found something that changes everything. The human brain is hardwired to lie to itself first, before lying to anyone else. The reason is almost logical. A lie you genuinely believe is far more convincing than one you know is false. Your brain isn't protecting you from others. It's protecting you from yourself. Here are 5 specific ways your brain deceives you without your permission, each one backed by real psychology research. By the end, you'll recognize these patterns in the people around you, and you'll never be fooled by someone else's self-deception again. The first mechanism is called the memory edit. Research by Elizabeth Loftus at UC Irvine, one of the world's leading experts on human memory, proved that memories are not recordings. Every time you recall a memory, your brain subtly rewrites it. Details shift. Emotions adjust. Context changes. She called this memory reconsolidation. So when someone insists that's not what happened with complete conviction, they may genuinely be telling the truth as their brain rewrote it. The argument you remember and the argument they remember may be 2 completely different events by now. Their lie isn't intentional. Their memory literally changed without asking them. But the next mechanism is even more invisible, and it's happening to everyone right now. The second mechanism is the belief bubble. In 1960, psychologist Peter Wason discovered what's now called confirmation bias, the brain's automatic tendency to seek information that confirms what it already believes and silently filter out anything that contradicts it. This means 2 people can witness the exact same conversation and come away with completely different memories of it. Not because one is lying, because each brain only stored the version that matched what it already believed. The person defending themselves isn't rewriting history deliberately. Their brain did the editing automatically and never told them it happened. And this next one is the one that causes the most damage in relationships. The third mechanism is the self-serving calculation. Research by psychologists Dale Miller and Michael Ross found a consistent pattern across hundreds of studies. People automatically attribute their successes to their own ability and their failures to external circumstances. It's called the self-serving bias. Someone who let you down will genuinely believe it wasn't their fault. The timing was wrong. Other people interfered. Circumstances were against them. Their brain ran that calculation completely automatically and assigned blame elsewhere before they ever spoke to you. By the time they're explaining themselves, they've already believed the version where they did nothing wrong. But wait, the next mechanism is the one that happens fastest of all. The fourth mechanism is the rationalization loop. Leon Festinger's landmark research on cognitive dissonance found that when people make a decision that conflicts with their own values, the brain immediately begins generating reasons why the decision was actually correct, sometimes within seconds. This happens automatically and unconsciously. So a person who did something they know was wrong will often have fully talked themselves into believing it was justified before they even speak to you about it. By the time they open their mouth, the rationalized version is the only version they have access to. They're not performing innocence. Their brain already replaced the original version. And the final mechanism is the most unsettling of them all. The fifth mechanism is the performance drift. Psychologist Daryl Bem's self-perception theory found that people come to understand their own identity by observing their own consistent behavior, the same way they observe other people. This means if someone performs a version of themselves long enough, the loyal partner, the honest colleague, the reliable friend, they begin to genuinely believe that is who they are, even when their actions tell a different story. The performance becomes the identity. And when that identity is challenged, they don't feel caught in a lie. They feel attacked because in their mind, you're not exposing them, you're misunderstanding them. Once you understand these 5 mechanisms, the memory edit, the belief bubble, the self-serving calculation, the rationalization loop, and the performance drift, something shifts permanently. You stop asking, why would they lie to me? And start asking, what did their brain protect them from knowing? That question is far more useful in every relationship and every conversation you'll ever have. If this changed how you see the people around you, subscribe. Next video reveals the specific body language signals that appear even when someone genuinely believes their own lie.